You can care without clinging. You can desire without controlling. You can show up fully without attaching your identity to the outcome. And when you do that, something shifts. Your energy opens. Your interactions become lighter. Your presence becomes more natural. And most importantly, you create space. Space for things to breathe. Space for things to evolve. Space for what is truly aligned to remain. Because here's the truth. What is meant for you does not require pressure to stay. It requires alignment. And alignment doesn't come from gripping. It comes from allowing. Now imagine approaching your life this way. Instead of asking, how do I keep this? You ask, does this still align with who I am? Instead of trying to control outcomes, you focus on maintaining your state, your clarity, your energy, your direction, and you allow everything else to organize around that. That's power, not control, but alignment. And the more you practice this, the more you'll notice something interesting. The things that are truly aligned become easier to maintain, and the things that aren't naturally begin to fall away, without force, without struggle, without confusion. And instead of resisting that process, you start to trust it. Because now you understand, loss is not always loss. Sometimes it's misalignment being removed, which brings us back to the deeper theme of this entire journey. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about releasing your grip, so alignment can take over. And once you embody that, you stop chasing stability through control. You start experiencing stability through trust. You've seen the paradox clearly now. Holding on doesn't preserve what you want. It creates pressure that pushes it away. And loosening your grip doesn't create loss. It creates space. But now we need to go one level deeper. Because space is not just a byproduct. It's a requirement. Because here's the truth most people never fully accept. You cannot receive what you're ready for if your life is still full of what you've outgrown. So now the question becomes, what happens when you finally create that space? And what is trying to enter your life that currently has no room to arrive? Let's explore that. Chapter 5. Create space or stay stagnant. There is a principle, so simple, so obvious, that most people overlook it completely. Not because it's complicated, but because it requires honesty. Here it is. You cannot receive what you're ready for if you are still holding on to what you've outgrown. Take a moment and let that really land, because this is where everything begins to shift. Most people are focused on attracting more opportunities, more clarity, more abundance, more alignment. They ask, how do I get what I want? How do I bring something new into my life? How do I move forward? But very few people stop and ask a more important question. Where would it go? If everything you desire arrived today, would there be space for it? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, energetically. Or would it be competing with everything you're still holding on to? Because here's the core principle. The universe cannot replace what you refuse to release. Not because it's withholding from you, not because you're not deserving, but because there is no room. And life doesn't stack alignment on top of misalignment. It replaces it, but replacement requires space, and space requires release. Now pause for a moment and really look at your life through this lens. Not what you want to add, but what you haven't removed. Because stagnation doesn't come from lack of opportunity. It comes from lack of space. And space is something you create, not something you wait for. Now let's bring this into something tangible. Look at your physical environment, your room, your workspace, your home.